Hi, vickiecrystalynn. Story time part 5. Okay, so TikTok is blocking me a little bit, but you have to maybe go to my page to see the other videos. So this will continue back to where the aliens came in my life. So I was outside and I was moon gazing, and I had just seen a flash of light. And when I seen this flash of light, I seen a mothership, and it was like right over my yard as I was moon gazing to the full moon. And then I was like, did that really happen? And then it flashed again, but the flash was longer, and it was a mothership. So these beings came out of the this like beam me up Scotty energy coming out of the ship, and I can see movement through the beam of light. And then these 3 beings came walking right up to my hot tub. Now, I seen them as energetic, and they were all different colors of energetic. And when they walked up to me, and they were sitting, I was sitting in the hot tub, they were standing there, and I was like, is this real? And this overwhelming sense in my mind said yes. And then I said, are you guys of light? Are you guys of love? And they were like, yes. And then I said, are you aliens? And they said, yes. And then they shared an experience of me that I am alien. It shared where, it was like I was having visions in my head, and they were bringing all this information of life before me and life after me, where I was an alien, and I had been on many ships and like the commander of ships, and I was like seeing this like a life review of something that I didn't know I was. And so as I'm going through this and they're showing me all this, I am just like in awe. I am just like crying because there's so much love when they're showing me all these pictures of me. And then they showed me, and it was like I was blue like an avatar, tall like that, like an avatar energy. And it was just like I was blown away with emotions. I could feel me as me. And then this beautiful light that was coming off my body it was blowing me away how much love I am. And then this being of light came and it was like a protection to me. And I just felt this overwhelming being of light that was right next to me. And this one didn't come from the spaceship. This one felt like it was here with me. And I could just see this energy standing behind me. And I knew it was like a guardian angel or something. So when they showed me my life review, they told me that, and now I'm getting all this information just in my mind. It's not like I'm hearing it. I'm just like, it's just a feeling. Also too, I was seeing coding. I didn't know what it was. It was like symbols coming from the electricity, coming to me from the beings that were standing before me. It was like hitting me in my heart. And I felt my body just like light up, like I was alive. And it was just all these different symbols that was going through this channel of light into my body. And so now it was just like, now I know that they were activating, all that had been, dormant in my body. And so they shared with me that I came here for to evolve to who I am, to recognize who I am, to learn who I am. That's what they wanted me to focus on, who you are. And I was crying. I was getting this information, but I was crying because of all the love that was coming through me. It was so beautiful. And so, and they told me, don't learn from anybody else. You'll learn from us. And then they gave me these beautiful tones that were coming into my body. And so as these tones were going into my body, it was making me feel like euphoric. Even though I was feeling euphoric before, it was like kind of taking me out of my body and in my body. And that was the first time I had ever felt myself kind of leave my body. And so as these beautiful tones were coming into my body, they said, you started as a tone. And I was like, I got chills, and I got chills right now. My heart feels so big right now. And so then I was just overcome with love. And then these beings just went back up into the ship. And I was asking them as they were leaving, are you coming back? And they said, absolutely. You are us. We are you. And I was like, wow. Wow. And you can feel it right now out of your heart. And so over like the next couple of months, they were working with me at night as a moon gaze. They would come forward each time, and they would take me up to the ship. There was times they took me up into the ship, and then I could see, and I put videos out on my YouTube, this in my early channeling when I first started learning to channel about some of this. So as they were teaching me my own gifts, they were showing me, it's like I could see it like real day, like my real life right now. It wasn't like I visualize stuff now. It's completely changed. And I believe that they showed me it's so real, so I would know that it was real. And so as I was walking through, my weeks and months, my daughter, because I had kept telling my daughters, and they were getting worried about me because they were fearful of me, and now I'm seeing aliens, and now they're really freaking out. Well, anyway, my daughter worked in the nursing field, not nursing, but in the dentist industry. And she comes over and she goes, Mom, I met this lady that talks like you. And I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, she's a teacher. She's just starting up a course here. And she goes, I got her information. So I ended up calling her, and we met up after the next day that I met her. I called her, we met up, and then she is the one who taught me about the energy of my body. I had not mentioned the aliens yet, but I had told her about how I woke up and how I'm seeing things, how I'm seeing spirit, how I'm seeing animals, and how I'm seeing this energy come out of my body, how I'm having these visions like I've never had before. And then I told her, I said, I think I opened up a portal in my house and I don't even know how. And she goes, do you have two mirrors facing each other? And I was like, that's crazy, because that's where the portal was. And so she told me to move the mirror, and I felt it close down, and I asked for it to close down. And so we're getting here and close to the end. So I want to go into this journey of what she taught me in my body about my energy field, because I feel like it'll help you, and plus bring more about what Jesus and the aliens were bringing forward to in my life. It was changing me in every way, and I had to trust completely, because if I went into the sense that everybody around me was like, this is crazy, you're losing your mind, but it didn't. It was the love that kept pulling me into, this can't be wrong. I've been taught this whole way, and the whole way that my life has been taught is incorrect. Everything I learned is incorrect. And it's like I'm starting anew, and the only one I can trust is me, because nobody else around is talking about this stuff until I met this lady that I'm learning about how we're energy in our body. So, with my story, it's going to go forward into as a child, and I didn't learn this until after I read Custodians from Dolores Cannon. That book was so connected to, it's the first book I ever read of hers, and it connected to me like it connected all the dots. And I was an alien abduction as my child. I remember them coming into my room. I remember them I would go through the walls. I remember, because it was like I was seeing fiber and I couldn't figure it out. And then I would talk to my sister Tammy, and I was like telling her, and she's like, what? That sounds weird. But it was weird. But at least I could, at that time, I could trust my sister, and she didn't make fun of me. She just was like, that's weird.